I recently asked several of the current employees as well as retired employees at the Sheriff's Office if they had any questions for you. And so the next several questions that I'm going to ask you are actually from them. So the first question that was asked was from a detention deputy. He's wondering what your plans are for the detention center.
Oh, I like that. I like that question. Detention is I think, just an incredible area. I'm not one of those people that put the law enforcement side above the detention side. These people do a job that a lot of folks will not do. It's a tough job. I think the detention has a lot of potential and a lot of ability to, they already have parity. They're deputies. But, you know, we need to show them some love. We need to show them the attention and the respect that they deserve. Also, in the jail, what I'd really like to see happen is there is a thing called a sustenance fee that you can charge inmates. Florida law allows you to charge a reasonable daily sustenance fee. We've been charging $3 a day for a very long time. That means deputy or inmate, you have to pay $3. You have to pay $3 to live here and for us to feed you. That generated $144,000 last year. I really don't know why we wouldn't double that. Other counties have. I don't know why we wouldn't raise the sustenance fee. The other thing that I want to do, and I don't know how the detention folks would feel about this, but I know how the citizens already feel about it. I want a work camp. I want a farm, just like so many other sheriff's offices have done. And obviously we don't have room to put it at the county jail right now, but in talking to a couple of ranchers, which is, again, I think one of the advantages to having a local homegrown candidate who's been here 50 years and has relationships. I know ranchers that would lease us 20 acres, lease the county 20 acres for $1 a year if we put a work farm out there where we're growing vegetables, where we're raising chickens and hogs and cows and eggs and start feeding, have them work to bring in some of the food that is consumed in the jail. I think it's a great utilization of inmate time, and I think that the detention officers would like it. I think that they would. I think that they would be proud of it. And another thing that I would like to do is I want to take a look and see what kind of training is available for our detention deputies. Are they getting the training they need? Are they getting the training that they want? What kind of personnel development are we doing in there? If we've got a detention officer that strives to go to the law enforcement side, are we holding him or her back? Or are we putting them on a career track? I am a big believer in career tracking, which means that all of our supervisors need to sit down with everyone that works with them on a regular basis and say, Wendy, what do you want to be when you grow up? Well, I'd like to be a PIO. Okay, well, let's figure out how we can get you there. I used to do this all the time. I'd have narcotics detectives. I'd bring them in during their annual evaluations and say, are you going to be a narc for the rest of your life? Because if you are, that's fine. We'll go with that. I respect that. But what do you want to be? I had a couple of them, I want to be a DEA agent. Really? You want to be a DEA agent? Well, you only have an associate's degree. Get back to college, finish your bachelor's degree, and you've got till you're 37 to do it, and let's try to get you in the DEA. I want to be a sergeant. Well, have you gone to line supervision? Have you gone to mid-management? That's career tracking. Because I'm of this old school belief that a happy deputy serves the people very well. And that when you have happy folks working for you and that they believe that their leadership cares about them, cares about their careers, even cares about their family, they're going to give that leader 100%, and in turn, they're giving the citizens of Hernando County 100%. We used to, you know, I would know my detectives and my sergeants, my lieutenants' wives' names, husbands' names, their kids' names. I would try to make it a point to know when their birthdays were, because it's just the right thing to do. I mean, you should embrace your people and care and love for your people, and that's gonna be returned 10 times. People can sense that. They can sense whether you care about them personally, or whether just do the job. I couldn't care less what kind of day you had. I couldn't care less that your wife is sick, or that your kid ran away. No, you need a leader. A leader cares about their people.
Very nice.